Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Sorry, uh, Tammy Twisted Zones. I think I was eating lunch at noon. The time for this live was an approximate because I didn't know how much time I was going to have, how many phone calls I was going to have to make. Um, so yeah, just it's another busy day. And I have been working on my blanket. I have been working on my blanket. I have. It's got this cute little new zone up here. Oh, I'm over to the blue on this half of it here. I'm not quite, think I'm not quite halfway. Oh, goodness, excuse me. I'm losing my loop. My loop is going bye bye. Hi, Lynette. I was just telling everybody that the time frame for today's live was kind of iffy because I didn't know things. So I'm here. I'm late according to the time I had set up, but that was, just an approximation of when I thought I'd be able to get on. But anyway, happy Halloween. Halloween. I have my unicorn horn on, but I'm also dressed with my bell sleeve shirt. So I am a 60s girl. That's what I call it. I wasn't going to wear my, yeah, I know, sweetheart. I wasn't going to wear my witch's costume. Uh, and I didn't have time to think about putting on my unicorn because I've got uh, a bit of time before my next appointment or before my next bus ride. But so I knew I had time to get on for a little bit. So this is just approximation pop up. I just set the time that I thought I might be able to be home, and I was, but I was eating lunch at that point. So I've been working on my blanket. I'm really working on it. You guys have helped me pick out at least the last two sets of colors, uh, maybe even the last three. The one I'm working on would be the third, I think. You all have helped me. And I'm actually seeing great results, and I think this blanket is closer to done than I realized. I think I have, oh, did you see? I put up my spider web that I made 2 years ago now. Anyway, I think I have, oh, yeah, I thought so. I bought myself a dark purple. And I thought that maybe I will add this around the outside. Remember we talked about the outside and doing something with all my strings? All my strings. There we go, pulling the correct one. Anyway, I thought about adding this around the outside and then before I tie, and then tie in the extra colors for the ones that are already there. So I've been thinking I'll make it wider and the fringe will hang down. Of course, that's cat territory. Cat claws, all those fringe become a mess. But hey, it's still an idea, and I'm not done with it yet. So we'll see how it turns out. But I thought that would be That would be pretty to put around the outside. Even though the main theme of this blanket is blue, it's still my blanket, right? So, and then I found I have I have some yarn I forgot I had that might work with this. It says it's a size 4. Well, I thought I read that it was a size 4 somewhere on here. Okay, uses a size 8 knitting needle. Uses a size 10 crochet hook. I could have sworn I read that these were size 4. Anyway, so it's a crafter's square. Hi, you're here. Yay, the friends becomes cat pom-poms. Yeah, no kidding. Here, not hers. I knew what you meant. Thank you for coming back, Tammy. Anyway, I found these, so there's some more yarn I can use on my blanket. And I think this one was, oh yeah, this is some of that knitting worsted weight Baracco Comfort. It's chain spun, so I found some of those I could use too if I need to add more colors. I am working on my, whoops, get that in there. I hit my elbow like 4 times in the last 2 days. And because the bone's sticking out, it really hurts. I used to be very large, so to have my bones sticking out is very different for me. It's my last stitch blanket. Many different lines of color. And so, hello, Suzanne. Thanks for being here. So I was talking about doing the fringe on the side, what to do with these. And somebody was like, "Well, just just leave them and put the knot in them and call them fringe." And I was like, there's not one every row because of the way I knit. I mean, crochet with color. I didn't anyway. I'm confusing myself. So I thought I would add some extra purple to the side, just loop it through and then tie a bunch in a knot. So that's what I'm actually thinking about doing. What happened to my color here? There it is. Oops, I lost a stitch. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. Ah, got it. This chair is about a twin. This chair, excuse me, this blanket will be about a twin size bed size, and it's going to go over my chair because I don't like the material of my chair. It's kind of scratchy. And basically, I'm using leftover yarn or yarn that didn't have a specific plan, or yarn that, well, like I said, didn't have a specific plan, or yarn that I was given that I really didn't need as much as I was given. So yeah, just trying to use up some yarn. I've given a bunch away. I've got a few more to add to make another video with. And I have some packets of yarn I need to weigh and find out how much they're going to cost and let the persons. So it's Boggy what? I'm not sure. It's a boggy what? Okay, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Blanket? Yes, it's a blanket. Blanket, twin size, um, moss stitch. Was I talking to? Name is moss stitch. I guess you could call it no name, just a project. Yes, it's just a blanket that I'm building with the moss stitch. No specific name. I'm following my own rule for the colors. I think Timmy means, did you have a pattern? Yeah, I finally figured that out. Nope, no pattern. Just following my own thing here. I'm just cleaning up. Okay. Following my own rule, as I like to call them. Not really a pattern, just using old yarn, all size fours, that I didn't have any other needs or plans for. Hi, Sue. Thanks for coming. You're listening and lurking. Okay, honey, go ahead. And yay, Sue made it. Just had a little bit of time before my next ride shows up so that I can go and get my back adjusted, and it hurts. Oh, and the ride on the fixed route bus, he sees me with my walker, and he opens the door and he puts out the ramp, and he says, "I'm sorry, I've got two wheelchairs in here. You're gonna have to stand." And I went, "What?" Better late than never. Yes, I can relate. Last time I made a blanket, no pattern. It's actually easier. You do what you want. That's right. Basically, each color gets 4 rows. Each section of colors gets 4 rows. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4 of this one. Oh, you can't really see what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4 of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 of this one. So and I go back and forth. That's all. It's just, I call it my rule. So my rule for this blanket is 4 rows of each color. And then there's an exception to that rule, and that's if like I run out of color and it only goes a half a row. So if it's the fourth row, it means there's only 3 of that color, and I can add another color and I can keep going with that color. But after a while, I started having having to use bigger chunks of yarn. That is like like mostly whole skeins. And so I've had to cut the yarn. So it ended up becoming just every 4 rows, the color change. Every 4 rows of each 3 colors, the color would change. So it's not confusing, really. The confusing thing that I ran into was forgetting what size hook I was using, so I made a section that was a little bit wider, thicker, not thicker, what am I trying to say? Wider and heftier than my other ones because I'd used a different size crochet hook. But that's all right. This is my blanket. And I have a use for it, and I'm just trying to use up some of my yarn so that it actually is something instead of yarn. And it's not easy going through my stuff and deciding what to give away. And it's not easy going through my stuff and deciding what, you know, I truly have to keep. Fluffier, yes, because it's a little got a little more air in it. Yeah. I just rearranged my yarn stash. All right. Fluffier, yep, that's a good word. Yep. So I found some more yarn, so I'll be doing another yarn giveaway where all I have you do is pay the shipping. And what I have you do is I have you email me when I do these. So don't write a comment. You have to send me an email. If you can't find my email, I forgot my banner. This would be Laura's Yarn Talk, but um, this would be Tuesday Yarn Talk with Laura, except it's on Thursday. Here, I'll run this one. There's my email, and I know it's kind of small. It's also on my About page, Laura's Yarn Talk at gmail.com. Oh, don't. Need the next color. The next color is this one. Do 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 do. Oh, I forgot to go back. Go ahead and write a comment. It helps the channel. Well, yeah, that's true. But if you want the yarn, you've got to send me an email. First person who tells me what they want of the on these videos by email is the one that will get the yarn. And I mean, it's, as soon as it comes out, is there any blue yarn in there? Please, pretty please. Yeah, actually there is. Oh, I'm losing my stitches because I'm trying to turn the blanket and because my strings are all caught up with each other. I'm having a hard time turning the blanket. There we go. All right, now where's the color I actually need here? This one. This one. I don't know though. Dibs on the blue yarn. I don't know if you want this though. It's size 4. It's Heartland. That's the blue. You almost can tell. This stuff is so soft. I really wanted to make a blanket with this. I have 2 of the blue and 5 of the green. Oh, it's okay. And this is just going together. So I really thought I had another blue one to go in here. And then, oh, I'm going to do a video. You'll get to see it better because I'm going to do it on my white background. You'll be able to see the color. But there's 3 green and 2 blue of the Heartland. I don't know if you want the green. And that's all going together because I was going to use it to make a blanket. Probably a baby size blanket, but okay. Oh, there's my stitching. But yeah, I got that out of my brain is working faster than the body today. Don't I know that? I woke up and I was so stiff. And I'm like, why am I awake? Because I checked my phone, which is my clock. And I'm like, why am I awake? Why am I awake? It was 3:30. I'm like, oh, it's time to take my pain med. And then I know I slept a little bit after that, but I still had 3 more hours I could go before I had to be up and get moving this morning. And then the brain was having a problem. I was supposed to be making 3 cups of oatmeal. Excuse me. I made the right amount of oatmeal, but I divided it into 4. So I didn't have my normal amount of oatmeal for breakfast. So yeah, I was kind of hungry very early today. Oh, my yarn's all over the floor. Stop falling on the floor. I wonder why I made that string so long. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. Okay. Hi, Steph. Thanks for coming. This is just my Halloween. Tried to uh, determine what time I was going to be on. Pop up, whatever you want to call it. Hello, Janice. Thank you for coming live. And I'm just working on this blanket. I want to get something done. If I actually go through with my move next spring, I want to not be taking a whole bunch of little balls of yarn. Hoping that they'll all be in this blanket by then. So this is my main project right now. I don't even think I have a monthly project for October. Ha! Yeah, it's Halloween, Laura. For November is what I was trying to say. Oh, great. I've got another big, massive knot in my yarn. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. And I gotta think about getting off here about 1:15 because my bus is supposed to be here at 1:30. So I gotta get, my stuff together and get downstairs and turn off all my lights. Leave my kitty alone. Where is she anyway? She must have gone back to the bedroom. Hello, Angie. You like my tiara? So do I. Thank you for being here, Angie. Just sort of wanted to have a quick little bit of time with my friends and add another video to my library. I'm almost to 500 videos. It's been almost 3 years. And I think I read that I had 655 friends and family for my channel. So, yeah, pretty darn good, I'd say. And I found some more yarn. So we're gonna have another. I'm gonna make another yarn giveaway, and I want you to email me as soon as it comes out. You want to watch it because the first person that emails me gets what they asked for, and then whatever isn't gone goes to the next person who asked for it. So that's how I've been working it, and I only ask you to pay the shipping. Then just I'm having to wheedle down um, my yarn and my yarn stash and my projects, which is why I'm trying to get this one done. Then I'll try to get that one finished. I probably should have been working on that one instead of this one, but that's okay. This one was smaller at the time I started working on it, and it's almost too big for my bag, so it won't be much longer that I get to take it on my bus rides, and then I'll have to pick up another project for my bus rides. Just love my moss stitch. Oh, love this stitch. As soon as I learned it, it was like my all-time favorite. This is the one, two, three, four. This is the fourth blanket I've worked with the moss stitch. And I just love this stitch. It's not as fast moving as you think it would be in building in size, but it's fast because I know it and I can just go, go, go. Although I'm lucky if I get a row done on the bus ride because my bus ride's kind of actually short. Not this afternoon's bus ride is longer, so I'll be able to get at least a whole row and maybe a little bit in the next row done. And then on my way back, I'll get to finish that row and then hopefully get into the next row. Of course, I got to be careful because I'm already on my third set of stripes here. This is the third row for this color. If I run out of yarn, then I have to wait till I get home to pick out the next yarn. And this one's part of the problem. I don't want to sit here. Yeah, I love to knit the seed stitch too. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, this one's the seed stitch. This is a hand towel for the kitchen that I knit. And my knitting almost always starts wide or it starts small and goes wide. I had to look at it though. Is that right? Yep, that's my bind off. This is my cast on, and it's smaller at the bottom top than it is the bottom because of the way I'm holding it. Yep, I love the seed stitch in both medium. One of my favorites. I've done like two or three, four or five. I don't know how many hand towels in the seed stitch, knit seed stitch. But it was what only a couple. It was what a little about a year and a half ago or so that I learned the moss stitch in crochet. I substitute seed stitch for garter stitch, my least favorite stitch. Yeah, garter stitch can be a pain in its own way. You have to remember that that blanket that I did for my daughter was all garter stitch up the middle for a queen size blanket, and then she got a king size bed, so I had to figure out what I was going to do, and it was so heavy I just could not knit that thing anymore. So I decided I was going to crochet on it, and going around it and moving it, is way easier than flipping it every single time with that big heavy garter stitch, because that garter stitch just goes all out of proportion when you're trying to wiggle it around. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Well, everybody. Thank you for being here with me at my sort of pop-up live here on Halloween. And I'm working on what I'm going to do for the channel in my head. Eventually I'll write it down. Oh no, do I have another bug bite? I had that one already. And I had one over here, and now I just have that one right here. Oh yeah, that's a big bump, all right. So anyway, hugs, kisses, be safe out there. Have a good week. See you on Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Okay? That's when I do pretty much what I did here, but we talk about what we might want to do for the next month or two as monthly, not monthly makes. That's the video. Make-alongs. That's what I was trying to say. So anyway, have a good week, everybody. I'm all I'm an all you can eat buffet for bugs. Yeah, I have a big old line of them on my back, my shoulder. So me too, me too. I think I killed that bug though. I'm just still got the bites showing up. Anyway, goodbye, y'all. Thanks for being here. Be safe. Take care. Bye bye.